Welcome to Strong Arm Flix, everybody. What's happening? Happy Friday. And what's going on, Jeffrey?
Nothing right now. Just pretty much got done editing my script and now just really kind of waiting until it's close to DC fandom. Probably gonna wait until the 10th to shoot the video and for Justice League Pandora's Box. So really for right now, I guess I'm in the promotional point now. So yeah, it's good.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I've been seeing some of that stuff, and it looks pretty neat, man. Okay, and we got to dedicate an episode to it whenever you get it together, when you got something you want to present, man, for real.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of people would be interested in it. All right, so release the Ayer Cut, restore the Snyderverse, baby. And so we're gonna keep this live stream short, like I was telling Jeffrey in the backstage. We're gonna keep this short and meaty for you guys. So what do we got for you guys? Well, David Ayer has posted some more fire ass pics. He's being more and more active leading up to October 1st, getting closer and closer to Fandom 2021. And let me tell you, I am about 70% sure. I didn't think that it'd be relevant to make a video called the likelihood that the Ayer Cut would release is now went from 60 to 70 after we did 50, 60. I'm like, yeah. But anyway, my opinion, guys, we're looking at 70% chance now. 70% chance. 70-30, man. 70% chance it's going to release at Fandom. 30% it won't. And I'm not talking about releasing. Again, when I say releasing, I mean the official announcement. We're not going to get it. It will not release this year, as far as I'm concerned, but who knows? All right, so RTAyerCutSS on Twitter has dropped one of the stills that I used for the thumbnail for this, a new, never-before-seen image from David Ayer's Suicide Squad. So let's jump over and check this out. Okay. There you have it. Boom. Look at this shit. This looks wild, man. It's dark. It's real dark. It's really giving me like a real BVS vibe, maybe even a hair darker. This is the true sequel to Batman versus Superman. David Ayer's Suicide Squad, and an appetizer, like Jeffrey and me like to always say, an appetizer to Zack Snyder's Justice League. And right here, this is Sea Urchin. Ain't that his name, Jeffrey?
Yep.
Yeah, and he was not in the film whatsoever, or the extended cut. There was a picture that was released behind the scenes where it had all of Joker's henchmen, and he was in one of them scenes, which is a picture that's been out for a long time from behind the scenes, and it's really hard to find, but you can find it. It is out there. So it's not like nobody's never seen this before, but it's the context. This ain't him standing behind the scenes, with no CGI with the director. This is from the movie. This is a still from the movie, guys. We got somebody on the ground. Looks like they're all shot to death. This guy looked like he died holding his hands over his head. We got Joker and them. Looks like they're welding through a door trying to break in. We got the Sea Urchin Man, which we have yet to see. Looks wicked as hell. Looks like he's got a gun in his hand. He's firing off shots. There's bullet holes everywhere. Man, I'm telling you guys. And obviously, RT Ayer Cut got this directly from David Ayer in collaboration with David Ayer. When we are on Twitter, I believe that David, for the most part, when it comes to the juicy, meaty shit, he's letting RT Ayer Cut and RT Snyder Cut, primarily Ayer Cut, handle the Twitter Ayer Cut feed. Over on Instagram, David handles it himself. A lot of the stuff we were getting for a while up to recently was on Instagram. This is straight up on Twitter. And when it comes to Twitter, you know it's for a reason. Okay? It's just like when Zach was posting on Vero, it was leading up to something, but when you started getting them drops after them teases and teases and teases on other platforms, that's when shit started getting serious. And right now, I think, and I totally believe that shit is getting serious, guys. Release the Ayer Cut. Now, Jeffrey, you had a couple of ones you wanted to show the audience that also, what ones do you want to jump into next?
Guess for the next one, we could go into that yellow ancient circle thing.
Yes, I forgot. Do you want me to pull that up? And there it is, right there.
Yep,
I know you sent me this. Okay, now Jeffrey, I want you to break down what you think. Look at this, guys. This looks crazy, don't it?
Yeah,
it's like hard to fathom what it even is. It's like it's mind-boggling. Jeffrey, you had an interesting take on what this is, and I think you're right. Go ahead.
So at first I thought that this was that was reminiscent of the Joker knife room scene, but then I got to thinking that the circle with the circle and stuff, it kind of has that like ancient vibe to it. And if you look at these two little, like, I guess you can call them blue rectangles, I guess you can call them. Like, so my theory, and I think these two little lights here, two blue lights here, or doors, as I think they are. I think what those are like the doors that are really in the mindscape. Now, for those of you who haven't heard, but there was this thing that David Ayer said that was really interesting to me. That the movie starts off with June Moon going to. It's like a whole scene of June Moon actually exploring the jungle and finding Enchantress's prison. And throughout the whole movie, the Enchantress is like slowly taking over her mind and stuff. So my theory is that this is a unfinished scene of one of those interactions with June Moon and Enchantress meeting up face to face in the mindscape in some kind of mental battle.
Yes, and you know what else that reminds me of now that you say that out loud, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
That reminds me of Cyborg's interactions with the Mother Boxes and Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yep.
In the mindscape. Okay? That is exactly what I thought about when you first said this to me. I was like, wow, that's very neat. And that could be very much, that's very likely to be true. That would be one more parallel to BVS and Zack Snyder's Justice League that would just totally be a sequel and prequel to the Snyder Cut in more ways than one. And maybe this is more of the spicier stuff between the parademons. And maybe this right here, even in his raw cut, maybe the CGI, this is one of the things that was really neat, that was always planned, that the CGI was never finished on because of the studio. Yep. You know, they knew right away they wanted changes. They thought, now this is too damn dark. We can't show a demon slowly linking up with her inner brain and taking the bitch over, and to the point where she goes nuts. The movie is too damn dark. We're not doing it. He said that this movie scared the hell out of the executives, and this could be one of the reasons why. This could be a very horror-like, horror-esque element to the movie. And they said that June Moon has a lot more screen time. Her intro is a lot more fleshed out. It's in real time with her getting possessed. And it's horrific as hell. The way it's shot, it's just scary. It's eerie. So we will have to wait and see. That is very interesting. Let me and Jeffrey know what you guys think about that down in the comment section down below. All right. Now, we had, I think there was one other one, not a big one. Let me go through our inbox, Jeffrey. I think there was one more that we were going to go over. Oh, right here.
Yep.
David Ayer posted this, guys. Now hold on, it's gonna take a minute. I gotta blow it up. There we go. Okay, so before I go that big. Okay, so David Ayer, as you can see, David Ayer Movies. This is on Instagram, correct?
Yep.
He posted this on Instagram right around the time that these stills were dropped from the Ayer Cut, okay? And Jeffrey pointed out that it happened in the books, okay? So, the comics, basically.
Yep.
So let's check this out. So, right here, everyone buys books. Few ever read them. And it's highlighted.
Yep.
What is he saying? To the haters.
To
the haters. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Everyone wants growth. Few accept pain. Everyone wants to be happier. Few ever change. Intention is nothing without action, but action is nothing without intention. See, do you hear that? So at the beginning, now David Ayer posts this, right?
Yeah.
Now at the beginning, there's a couple of different messages. One, I believe, like Jeffrey drew a parallel, is between Deadshot and Harley Quinn in the comics, okay? I believe that, like Zach, though, that there's more than one angle to this. I believe that's one of them, and I believe the other one has to do with the critics, mainly, some shills, but mainly the critics back then. Everyone buys books. Few ever read them. And then, intention is nothing without action, but action is nothing without intention. So that bottom one, there's a few different ways that can be interpreted, but I know for a fact this top one highlighted, I know where he's going with that.
Yep.
And overall, this message as a whole has another parallel, and I am with Jeffrey on it, and it links to this right here from the comics, that his movie was comic accurate. You can hate it or you can love it. You can hate it or love it, but it was comic accurate. You're not going to sit here and come at his shit and say that his Joker wasn't accurate, his Deadshot, his Harley Quinn wasn't comic accurate. You might not like their takes on it, but you're not going to sit here and say that this wasn't a true sequel to BVS, a prequel to Justice League, and a true faithful comic book CBM adaptation.
Yep.
And all of this is being dropped. Why, people? Let's look at the larger picture. Why? Why is all of this shit being dropped right now as we're inching further? Now we are officially into October 1st. And this shit's just speeding up, ramping up. And I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you right now, something is coming. Okay? And I'm betting my ass, and I could be wrong. I'm not 100%. Like I said, we're at about a 70% now, given everything that's going on. All the parallels between the campaign run for the Snyder Cut and everything that's happened. We're at about a 70% chance that we're looking at a fucking announcement, Phantom 2021. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
Really? Just like you said, we're really getting a lot of images right now of about retaining to the Ayer Cut coming out, and it just really makes sense because really, you gotta remember that David Ayer in that heartfelt letter said that this is the last time I'm going to speak about the Ayer Cut. Now looking back, that would be like, okay, so he's not going to be talking about it anymore, but he still wants to get it done. So, and then now looking back on it, it's him saying that, that this is the last time I'm going to speak on it. I think that really was, looking back on it, I think that was another sign saying that I'm not going to talk about it anymore because now it's coming out.
Exactly.
Because in the Instagram, there was an Instagram story where he took a quote saying that pretty much said rest I forgot exactly what the wording was, but it was basically rest easy, it's coming.
Yeah, yep, yes. And we went over that on a live stream as well. And I'm gonna see, Jeffrey, if me and you have that, to bring that back up, just, for the audience that may have missed it, because I'm sure we have it in our chat somewhere. See where it's at. And I can't emphasize this enough. Respect and ego. Highlighted. Correcting the behavior. Warner Brothers, I'm telling you guys, this scene is a big one, a big doozy right here from the Ayer Cut. Like I said, I hope that they allow him additional photography. I hope and if not additional photography, allow him to finish CGI, all of it, and really polish that shit, man. Like they did with Zack Snyder's Justice League, man. Oh, it's not in there. I can't find it. But where would it be? Maybe RTAyerCut would have it.
Yeah, they did have it on their account somewhere.
And all of this stuff, man. Look, there's another one. That's that picture of the mindscape. Look at the eye. That's that picture again, but with less finished VFX even. So wait a minute, is that confirmation, Jeffrey? Look, that they're working on the VFX?
I think so.
Because you see that is like a raw image, just like a like concept art almost.
Yeah.
And then this one, look at. Is this them slowly getting this shit together in early production, possibly?
Maybe. Of
what it was, the true intention of that scene was supposed to look and feel like?
Maybe.
I can't find it, Jeffrey. Well, anyway, we've went over it in another live stream, so it's not that big of a deal. But, man, you guys, aren't you guys geeked for the Ayer Cut? Release the Ayer Cut, man. It's been a long time, Jeffrey, and I am so excited. I just hope that they allow David to be able to take his time with this thing, let him polish some special effects. I hope that, Zack Snyder isn't too busy to, call him up from time to time and maybe give him a hand or a few pointers, or if he even needs it, I just hope that everything goes smooth for him, man, because this is what we need. We need another huge win for the DCEU, and that is the Ayer Cut. And I'm telling you, when this comes out, it's going to be a double whammy. There's no way that they will not be able to restore the Snyderverse, and I just found it on that note. Positive vibes, like I always say, guys, because look at this shit. Found it just on positive note. It's already on the way. Rest your mind. And they are working on VFX. I'm telling you. This is come from, look at, this is that image. There.
Yeah.
And I'll look again, Jeffrey. Look, that's it, but coming to life now.
Yeah, it
slowly
does look.
but surely.
It does look like an eye. Now that I see it.
And right here, darked out. They'll probably add like veins or like special effects to make it glow around the white pupil. Right here, this white borderline, like in the picture.
Yeah.
If you go back, look, yeah.
Yeah, it does look like it.
Oh my goodness, guys, I'm freaking geeked. But all right, it is the weekend. It is Friday. Happy Friday. I've got plans. I'm sure we've all got plans. And all you guys in the building, smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I hope you guys like my fresh ass haircut. I sure do. But anyway, till next time, my friends, me and Jeffrey will see you guys again real soon. Peace.